Now, your films, as they developed over the years, you started off in New York making what we could call, they weren't roughies. I guess your films weren't rough at all, but you were doing the apartment-bound morality plays. They were kind of.
That's what they were, I think, more than anything, yes. Yeah.
And they were mostly concerned with suburbia and kind of, not wives, I don't know if it was called wife swapping at that time, but you were talking about trading partners, sexual partners?
Yes, yeah, there was much of that, yes, in the early films. Sitting in the suburbs and so forth were, yeah.
And I noticed there was somewhat of a dark tone. I've only seen, as I said, one or two of your earlier New York works, but there seems to be a darker tone to your films than some of the other, let's say, all the classic Doris Wishman, the other people who made exploitation set in New York apartments. There seems to be kind of feelings of remorse on the characters' parts, a little bit of guilt, just a little bit of a darker tone. They're not as light-aired. And
yeah, I think mine had more of a psychological coloring than most of the films that were made at that time. With the other people that were making those kind of films at that budget, and they were pretty low budget. The budgets were quite low. I can't remember what we spent, but they were low, and they were good people. I used very good people in the films. There was good acting, I think, and there was a story. There was a good plot, ordinarily, and as I say, they all had a psychological tenor to the plot,
What is this something different and exciting I'm to try? Asked she suspiciously.
A club made up of people who like things that are different and exciting. Initiation fee, $100. Dues, $100 a month.
It's a lot of money. What does it buy?
A satin cloak and a linen mask.
A couple of $100 doesn't go far these days, does it?
Ah, but in addition, it buys untold pleasures.